Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about the Kingsman, The Golden Circle. The movie directed by Matthew Vaughn, and the actors starring in it are Tyrone Edgerton, Mark Strong, Colin Firth, Jeff Bridges, Halle Berry, Channing Tatum, Pedro Pascal, Julianne Moore, and Edward Holdcroft. And here we have the Kingsmen are being attacked by a new threat. You have Julianne Moore, who is a drug dealer who wants drugs to become, well, legalized. She wants all drugs to become legalized. She wants to become, so she wants the war in America to stop this whole war on drugs thing. Because if they stop the whole war on drugs thing, she could become a legit businesswoman. So her plan is to pretty much poison all the people, everybody on the whole world who uses drugs. At least let's say in the United States. Or at least everybody in the whole entire world who uses her drugs, and they will be poisoned. And if they don't give it, if the people don't give into her demands and make selling drugs legit and legal, she won't give them the cure, and all these people will just die. Yeah. So it's up to the Kingsmen to stop this. But before this happens, she attacks all the Kingsmen and kill a majority of them. All the Kingsmen die except for two people. You got Eggsy and you have Merlin. So they got to figure out who did this, why did this happen, and then stop this new threat from doing whatever they want to do. And so to get help, they turn to the Statesmen, led by Jeff Bridges' character Champagne. And they team up to pretty much stop this new threat and save the world. That's pretty much what the movie's all about. Now, before I get into the good stuff, I'll start with the bad stuff. Now, the bad part is you have Julianne Moore's character. She plays Poppy. She's a very successful drug dealer. She runs a huge drug cartel. But the thing is, though, and she attacks and kills the majority of all the Kingsmen. But it's never really established why she did it. Like, why should she kill them all off? What was the point of killing them all off? I mean, they weren't after her or trying to stop her from anything. Matter of fact, there was no threat to her at all until she killed them all. So if she just did her thing her own way, they probably wouldn't even got involved, really. Because the thing is, though, I mean, they probably would have got involved later on, but they weren't a threat to her at all. So it wasn't even established why she had to kill them all. I don't know. I mean, other than that, they're the good guys. Yeah. Another thing is, it looks like this movie tried to pretty much repeat what happened in the first movie. They just changed certain things. You had Samuel L. Jackson, who was quirky and had a weird lisp when he talked. And then you had Julianne Moore's character, Poppy, who also is weird and kind of quirky. And she talked weird, she talked too, but she looked like she's trying to pretty much be like Mrs. Cleaver. And because she was like very obsessed with the 50s. It looks like Samuel L. Jackson was obsessed with spy movies. And so she was obsessed with the 50 things, like Happy Days and Leave It to Beaver, things like that. So she pretty much created her world to capture that time and that era. And that's how she acted throughout the whole entire picture. Which made her then seem like much of a threat, really, because it made her, because she's trying to be like Mrs. Happy Homemaker, but also do all these crazy and evil things at the same time, too. Which didn't quite balance each other out that well. Yeah. Another thing that was kind of weird to me was how they kept trying to push the fact that you got Jeff Bridges and you got Halle Berry and Channing Tatum and Pedro Pascal were American. They had to make sure you knew they were American. I mean, they were all cowboys. One of them had an American flag parachute. Some of their spy equipment was like a baseball bat and a baseball. I just say that you know that they are American. Okay, they pushing it kind of hard. I'm surprised no one had any apple pie or having a bald eagle just in the corner just chilling. Just to let you know that they are American. Okay. I don't want them to work so hard to prove it, but we already know they're American. I mean, I don't know. That was kind of weird, but anyway, that was kind of strange. And a lot of the characters weren't really utilized that well. So I mean, you got Channing Tatum. He's in this picture, barely. I mean, he had one cool scene, and he had a goofy moment. After that, you didn't see him at all. I just like, oh, okay. Yeah, because in the trailer it looked like he might be actually in the movie, but he felt more like an extra who has some lines. Yeah. So let's move on with the good stuff. The good part is the action in this movie is amazing, and it pretty much starts off with action right from the start. So once the movie starts, you're in it, and it's very, very violent. I mean, a lot of people die in this picture, and sometimes in very violent and messed up ways. But if you're not really down with that, you may not like it that much. But it was I enjoyed it. It was fun. It has some humor into it as well too. That balance out a lot of the crazy violence and stuff like that too. That I really did enjoy. And it has a sweet moment, a touching moment in there as well too. I had a moment with Eggsy, and because you saw it in the trailer, Harry is back from the dead. They managed to save Harry, and Harry has a little bit of amnesia. He doesn't know who he is, and Eggsy does something to trigger his memories to snap him back and get him back on board. And it was a very touching scene and shocking at the same time too. But I enjoyed it. I mean, the movie's not perfect. It has its flaws, but it has a lot of good qualities to it too. I don't think that Julianne Moore was a better villain as Samuel L. Jackson's character, but she did okay. She's alright. It wasn't like mind-blowingly awesome, but I did enjoy it. It also had like some scene with Elton John. He's in this picture because because the movie continues from the first movie, and a lot of things from there carried over here. Like, because Elton John was one of the people who got captured in the first movie, and so since all the chaos, they just took Elton John, and she kept him from herself to pretty much entertain her and play with her, and he played a major part in the picture too. But I did enjoy. So overall, I did enjoy this movie. It's not better than the first one, but the action and a lot of the humor and stuff like that was pretty cool. I did enjoy that. It wasn't the strongest villain for me, but I did. Like I said, overall, still fun. I still enjoyed it. I still recommend it. I think the movie a grade. I'll give it a solid. I'll say a B minus. But leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about The Kingsman. And if you haven't seen it, so check it out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Hopefully when you watch it, you'll have fun and you will enjoy it too. Well, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So give my channel a big like, thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really appreciate it, like I always say. In my dreams and real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.